Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos. I'm here in Pergamon, finally. I've tried 3 times now to get here. The first time was a few years ago and we only went to Escapelon. And then the last time it wasn't open. And so today it's finally open. I have a ticket and I'm going inside. And this is one of the churches, of the 7 churches that John wrote to. This is the one of Satan's home, or where Satan lived, or his whatever. This is the Temple of Zeus that was taken from here by the Germans in 1908 and moved to Munich. Anyway, I'll take you inside and show you what I can show you. Bye everybody. Right, everybody, this is the entrance and this is to Pergamum in Bergama. And this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And it costs $50 to get in, or 50 lira. And it should be a hall here. Let's see. Oh, thank you, thank you. And then like this. This one?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. And so this is the entrance, and it's a big site. And there's a lot to it. But from what I have seen on the web and what I've read, I've heard people say that it's from, 110,000 people lived here to 200 and something thousand people lived here. And it's on top of a mountain. And let's see what these signs say real quickly. So this says Sanctuary of Athena, Temple of Royal Palace is the library. And this one says the Great Altar, Gymnasium, Herons, President, whatever, Building Z. Well, let's go up first. I'm already breathing heavy, might as well just keep going this way. And so I'm right here at the red dot, and you can go this way, and that's where the stadium is. Where's the arena? The theater. Oh, here's the theater. And that was Zeus's temple that was taken. Amazing. One of the things I saw too was this was the second biggest library, only to Alexandria in the history. And that's the theater. And this is the steepest theater of any theater ever created. And it sat, and I've heard 10,000 people to 15,000 people. So, depending on who you talk to or what you do, you get a different answer. So anyway, you can pause that if you need to. But one of the things that I'm really interested in is the theater and where Zeus's temple used to be. And again, it was taken by the Germans in 1908. I'm kind of excited about being here. Let's go up the rough stuff. And there's lots of turd. Is it like sheep or goats or something? Am I gonna run into things here? I don't know what the blue dot represents, but here's some information. And pause as you need to. Enlargement of the city was in 282 BC, 5th to 4th century. So what is that? So if it's the 4th or 5th century, is that 4,000 years BC? Somebody who's smarter than me is going to have to tell me. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Wow. How far can we go in these things? Can we? I guess we can go anywhere you want, huh? Wow. Imagine what this used to look like when it was intact and a working city, you know? Amazing. Let's go to the edge here where the looks like there's a hole. Wow. Okay, this is a little scary, but fog. This must be the outer wall at one point, huh? You know, I wonder, well, I guess I've already lost a huge chunk of this to Germany. But obviously there used to be some kind of stairs here or something up to that door. Huh. There's no signs that tell you which way to go or not to go. So I guess that means do as you do. Wow. It really is huge. I'm gonna go look at that sign over there. extending along the North Hall. Where early sanctuary dedicated to Zeus may have been located in later times, this spot carried probably a water tower. Wow. I mean, so this must have been I don't even know. Gosh. But that had to have been a courtyard of some kind. And this must have been some kind of Colosseum or not Colosseum, like another Acropolis or a building of some type. Wow. Amazing. All right. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'll be back. Move on. The views are spectacular. There's the city of Bergama way down there. And again, we're on top of a hill, a mountain. Wow. All these pieces, you know, you imagine again if they put this thing back together, or at least tried to. Simply crazy. This say? The architectural elements of Francis display here belong to the Trajan temple, 2nd century AD. Here's a whole bunch of reading here. So I guess we should go left or right, huh? So this is the temple. The temple of Trajan. And let's see. Construction of the temple of the Roman era, so 98 AD, so right after Jesus died, right? 98 years after he died, roughly, give or take. Not known when the temple was destroyed in the Middle Ages. The wall of Hills seen in the years 1879, 1880, and 1885. The temple was uncovered and examined. This is a German archaeologist. This is what the temple used to look like. This is what it would look like inside. Amazing. The exact measurements of the building. The erected columns are not connected to the inside section. Huh. Wow, look at that. Wow. Can I get over here without getting too muddy? These are the halls of Trajan. And that's what that used to look like. So the outer ring, which is this part here, are these columns here. So this where I'm standing, and there's the guy. This where I'm standing is this part right here. Because that little curve out right there where that statue is, that's that guy. And so this middle building is that centerpiece right there inside there where the big columns are. You know what's amazing? I'm here 100% alone except for the people that let me in the door. Pause as you need to. And then this, I guess, is more of what it looks like. The findings do not give evidence of this. No attempt was made to hypothesize the reality. The elevation is 10 centimeters. Okay. Well, let's walk over here. Ick. And this is pretty famous. I see that in a lot of people's videos and pictures. Wow. Let's go up. Fantastic. I'm gonna take some pictures. Okay, so imagine that this is the entrance to this area. So you'd come in this way and it looked like there'd be a door here or some kind of wooden structure or something. And then this area right here where I'm standing, from there over to here, would all be covered. And then that would be covered, and then that side over there would be covered, and then this thing in the middle is all there. So this whole thing would all be covered and have columns, and it'd probably have really nice floors, not like these blocks, but like this kind of flooring, you know? The tree grown in the middle is amazing as well. And then this would be the columns, right? And imagine that these things are, man, so old. And this is how they'd fit them together. They'd put little keyholes in them. Interesting that they could slide them in, click. And then these would be the top ones. You can see like the ornate ones were up higher on the post, and these little ones were the support ones. Wow. Wow. And then this, you see how that's got an angle to it, how it gets bigger up there? These are probably the front halves to that. So these are probably what went on top of this center building. And then let me show you. So if you were sitting here and this was your little area, so you have to imagine that this would all be covered and that would be covered, the sides would be covered, then there'd be this building in the middle. That's your view, the Colosseum, or the theater right here. Let's say 12,000 people could sit there, and it's the steepest in the history of theaters, and then there'd be a play right there. So imagine you'd be watching a play down there or hearing somebody speak or something, and you'd be sitting here, and then this would be your view. You could see forever. Wow. And it's a foggy day, so it kind of hinders your view, but you can certainly see the theater. Amazing. Look at that, that is crazy. All the way down to the bottom. Wow. And it looks like I can get up on top of that thing. So let's go do that. What's over on this side? You know, the hard part is you just want to run and see it all, but these are either shops or buildings, cookeries or something. I'm trying not to pan crazy. Wow. Oh, and then it would have stairs down into the bottom down here. Yes, so there'd be another, oh, maybe the baths. Yeah, I saw somewhere that the baths would fill up automatically. And the people wouldn't even know. And so instead of having to have people come in and dump water in them, they could just sit here and they'd auto fill up. Yeah. Oh my. And so that would be the top of it. I'm so glad I didn't bring my metal detector. Eric could be in prison. So I think every one of these things, so like Zeus's temple was here and the Germans removed it. And so, and I think that's what they said was Satan's home spot. And you can imagine that that would all be covered all the way around. And then it would go up and be covered all the way back there, because you can see those columns up there and the tops to them. And they're huge. And this would be the bottom down here. Wow. Can you even imagine? Wow. But they said too, another one of the sites I saw said this was Baal's tower was here as well. And so Baal is, I guess, Satan, or another name for Satan, or I don't know, enough to get me in trouble, people. So but here's another sign I can give you. So this is that thing. So here's what I was talking about. So it's covered along the side, covered along this side. That's where that statue was. Covered along the back side. This thing is the thing in the middle. And it looks like this is where you'd enter at and exit at, maybe. In the west court to the center of the Huh. So here's what it would look like. That's really a good representation. So I'm standing right over here in this section. And this is that one section, and that's where that statue was, where it's got no head. This is the thing in the middle. And it's interesting that this is raised up that high. So you see how high that thing is. I mean, that's probably a good 6 feet high. Was it filled? I mean, because this looks like it was filled, or maybe it had stairs down. Pause as you need to. All right, I'm gonna take some more pictures. Bye, everybody. All right, I'm back up on top of the stairs again, and come over this way. So it looks like this is this. I think. Pause as you need to. Wow. Hey, there's people here now. I'll be right. I guess it's time to move on, or I could be here all day. One last look, huh? Spectacular. And it looks like there's just tons of, I mean, the pathway looks like it goes up there, so I wonder what's over that way. I wonder if I can get to it this way. for reference, that tells you kind of how big it is. See little people? Amazing. What does this stairs go to? But I guess it doesn't get me out of here, so I guess I'll keep walking. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see where this goes, huh? It really does take up some square footage. You know, I want to dig around in the dirt. I know. Yeah, I think the defense from this place would be amazing. I don't know how you'd be able to attack it. I guess I could see how 200,000 people could live up here. There's a whole other section way over there too. Wow. Bales Tower, maybe? I don't know. Water supply. Huh. I'll be back, everybody. All right, so this is Zeus's temple right here. And it used to be here, and then over there. And it would catch the sunrise every morning, and the views would be spectacular. But just looking at how big this thing is, let me zoom out a little bit. That place in Munich, Germany, or was it Berlin? I think it was Munich, but who knows, you know, sometimes it just happens that way. It would have to be enormous, you know, it would have to be a big room. Let's go down and see if we can find some information on it. At least it looks like they tried to put it back so that you could at least kind of see what it used to look like. Looks like they left the floor and stuff too. We'll get over and see the view. Dare I say the view that Satan had every time he woke up? Does it make you wonder how much Germany had to pay for it? Whatever they paid, it absolutely wasn't enough. Yeah, imagine being here and this is like the Acropolis, and then there's another Acropolis up on top of the hill, which is Trajan's place. This place goes on and on and on. I mean, it's way down there too. You can see all the ruins down that way too. More ruins over there. Wow. Wow. Let me get over to this one here. I'll videotape this sign and then I'll go do the theater. Huh. I don't know what that is. Oh, the theater from here looks amazing too. Ugh. You know, why would they put this sign way over here? Sanctuary of Athena. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Very well might be. 41 BC. Carried off by Antony in 41 BC and presented to Cleopatra. Huh. Wow. Let's see if we can get down this without breaking a leg here. See the people sitting on the Colosseum, or the theater right here. And there's somebody way down there. Hello! Wow. Can you imagine 10 or 12,000 people sitting there? And it is steep. I mean, that's steeper than stairs. Let me see if I can get over here. Wow. And look at the view from there too. Let me get up in this thing here. Get over there actually. And that way to the center. Look at that view. Wow. All right, I'm gonna take some pictures and then I'm gonna go down because it looks like there's a path over that way that goes down to maybe Zeus's area. Bye everybody. All right, everybody, this is the heart of the Colosseum, or I keep saying Colosseum, the theater. Sorry. And that's where the stage would be set, and the stairs I'm on right now are the stairs to the top, and it is crazy steep. I mean, I know you can't really tell how steep this is, but it is, it's certainly ugly. It reminds me of the pyramids in Cancun, Chichen Itza. They are steep. You start to fall, you're just gonna keep on going. 10,000 people, I saw a sign up there. So 10,000 people sitting here. Amazing. But I'm not going that way, I'm going this way. I saw a little walkway over this way. Here we go. And I'll get you one more view so you can see the whole. Truly amazing, everybody. There's more temples down there. Wow, and the view is phenomenal. And more buildings that way. But we'll keep going this way. The Great Altar, Zeus's altar. So this is what they took. Not up there. That one was Athena's. This one was Zeus's. Wow, right where the trees were, huh? Wow. Let's go this way. What the heck? These must have been the flooring to get up to the top of Zeus's altar, huh? So Zeus's altar, Athena's altar, and that Zarian or Zidarian or whatever it is, and the Colosseum runs this way. And there's still more down that way. Wow. It looks like you can keep going down that way. It looks like there's even signs down there too. Yeah, I can imagine hundreds of thousands of people living here. Wow. Wow. I took off my mask and I'm letting them dry because they're all this walking and climbing, they've been dripping. There's nothing worse than a drippy face. Let's go over here and look at this sign. The Great Altar Upper Market. So I guess this is what we're looking at here. This is what they took. You know, I shouldn't say anything. This looks like what they took for Germany. What's it say? Aligned with Athena's temple north, dedicated to Zeus and Athena by whatever. 197 BC. Huh. I didn't know that audio guides. What's this glass thing? A model? Well, it used to be a model. Oh, that's too bad. Alrighty. Huh. Tragic. The Great Altar. What does this sign say? What's down this way if we keep going? The Gymnasium. Herald of Theodorus Paraspo, Building Z, Sanctuary of Hera. I gotta go, people. I hate to go, but certainly amazing. Thanks for spending the time with me. If you watch this whole video, boy, you're the troopers here. Because I know I suck at these things, but you really just get my input and my thoughts as they happen. So it's just free form, awe and goo and the whole 9 yards. Still pretty spectacular stuff. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.